top five, top five, top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm more of a dilettante than a dabbler.
What's a
I don't know what that
dilettante?
means.
I forget. Somebody who does a bunch of things.
Debutante?
A debutante.
Debutante. Deputy.
Debutante?
I'm the deputy.
This is
debutante.
still going to be word
Not shoot the
play now.
debutante.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back to the PodCavern and this episode, exciting episode of Ranked, the podcast, top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter. We are back and very excited for our brand new topic. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I guess it would be top 5 lists of movies of 2016. We thought we'd switch up that energy and give you guys something fresh, something tasty, something delectable. Should I stop?
Everyone's
I will
uncomfortable.
not. Everyone's
More
uncomfortable.
adjectives.
More adjectives. We're gonna give you top 5, and we did not land on a title name, but we're gonna wing it right now.
Yeah, bust one out.
Top 5 prime. Go.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go around this.
pass the word?
I'm gonna pass the word, and we will land on
okay,
something.
That's right.
Top 5 prime.
Precious.
Potent.
Potluck.
Prime ministers.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right, well, you're off.
I would
Very
have
nice.
gone with principles.
Tongue roller.
Principles. Yeah, I ruined it. We're ranking top 5 things to bring to a potluck.
We should just do top 5 words that start with P because we found a lot of them.
Next
We're better at
episode.
that than coming up with a title name. But it is top 5 things to bring to a potluck. I will introduce the guests first and foremost.
Steamy.
And to right in front of me, we have the Steamy, the Steamy Joe. It's like a hamburger.
It's like a
I'll
hot
accept
cup of
that.
coffee.
Yeah, the Steamy Joe.
That sounds like a
Josef
sex act.
Addleman. Welcome
Not
to the
grilled.
podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
I'm here.
Yeah, great. Just watch out for banging on the table over
We
there.
got a banger.
We got we got a banger over there.
Got a banger.
I'd like to have my guests introduce each other. How about you introduce Joe? To your left.
You introduce, Joe.
Yeah.
The person to your left. Well, the person to my left is the inimitable Laura. I don't think she's imitable. I've never tried to imitate
I
her.
cannot be imitated.
And I don't remember what your
Proven
last
fact.
name is, Laura.
You don't want to.
Okay.
It's a first name.
Oh, it's one of those.
For a
Okay,
man.
forget it. Laura James. Laura Daniel.
Gordon, it's Gordon. I'll put you out of your
Great.
misery
Okay.
now.
Really close, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Awesome. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I don't
Excited
know how
to
you
be
got
here.
on here.
I don't know either. I just walked in.
She
There was
just
an empty
came
mic.
off the streets and she's like, "Can I be on this podcast?"
That's how I get anywhere in
You
life.
guys don't know each other?
No.
Wow.
No. Never met her in my life.
None.
No.
Do I get to introduce Leslie now?
Well,
Oh, crap.
Thank
Yes.
you, just
Earned
did.
it.
go ahead.
Returning from last week's episode, the hit sensation, funniest person on the face of the earth, probably.
Oh, God.
Leslie.
I'm back.
Oh, you try that last name.
Leslie.
Less.
Oh, yeah.
Hard ass.
Hard ass.
Hard ass.
Forgot about that.
That's right. I'm back.
Leslie is
I'm back, listeners.
More sweet.
You couldn't get enough of me.
Everyone's like, more Leslie, more Leslie.
Yeah. There will be decidedly less effort on my part for this list. I did not spend 2.5 hours writing.
Well, that's bullshit, because the only reason you're back is
Oh,
because I
fuck.
wanted you to be able to do that.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint.
All right, so top 5 things to bring to a potluck. And everyone's going to nominate 3. We're going to have a master list, and then we're going to rank and order the top 5 best things to bring to a potluck, which is going to make you the most popular person.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
This is top 5 things to bring to a potluck to make you the potluck prince, if you were. The
Princess.
Or princess.
princess.
Lucularity. I'm not done with wordplay, guys.
It's a potluck popularity contest,
Yeah.
essentially.
Potluck popularity. Better than prime minister. I really want to shove that word in, but
Just want to get things political.
too aggressive.
2 words.
to
Potluck politics.
So, we're going to go ahead and make this list. I guess I'll go first. This will probably come to no surprise, but I've been making a lot of dumplings lately. And I think, I'm telling you right now, if you bring dumplings to a potluck, people are going to grab that shit and they're going to like it. You don't give me these blank stares you're giving me. If I brought dumplings right now to our potluck party, you're going to grab
I'm
some.
just imagining
Well,
dumplings
I
right
think
now.
the thing to mention is when you bring dumplings to parties, you go around the room to ensure that everyone has tried your dumplings.
Yeah.
It's a little pushy.
Or sometimes you go into their room and you reach out with some chopsticks with a dumpling on the end and you say, put this dumpling in your mouth. And the person says, okay. Okay, tongue.
Yeah. And they're going to like it. They're going to like it. So
True-
that's my...
true story.
What is in the dumpling?
Whatever you want. No.
Jelly beans?
I'm gonna make an infusion
Oh, God.
of pork, vegetables, more things, spices, sesame oil.
Can I just say, infusion is a I don't know, it's a word with a little bit of questionableness, but when you say infusion of pork, it's a lot of questionableness.
Did you mean fusion?
I'm gonna go with infusion and stick with my gut. So that's my first nomination is dumplings.
Potluck, pork infusion.
Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, we're doing one at a time. Well, all right. Do I blow my good one? I think I do. I think I blow my good one here because I got a surprise for y'all.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Here we go.
You're going to question this immediately. 2 words. Pan. Second word, cakes. But I don't just mean actual pancakes because that's sort of terrible to bring to a potluck because like you just like pre-cook them and then you got these cold pot pancakes and nobody wants that.
That'd be awful.
Or you
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
there
I
with a
can't
bunch of
imagine a
pancake
worse thing.
batter.
sounds
Worse.
awful.
However, pancakes contain a wide variety of things. You can make them thin. You can make them crepes. You can make them sweet. You can make them savory. You can put like eggs and things in them. You can make Japanese style okonomiyaki, which is sort of like pancakes, or the Korean version, which I don't remember the name of, but is sweet. Pancakes are awesome because they can either contain a bunch of things cooked in them, or if it's just like more of a crepey pancake, you can put other shit on top of it and roll it up. See, that's what I'm thinking about with potluck. You want to see how it fits in with all the other stuff, and pancakes like go underneath.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I see. Actually, we should probably define the rules and parameters of this
Do I
potluck
have to-
party.
Do you
Yeah.
have to be more specific?
Well, no. That was great. Just in terms of this potluck party, I just want to make sure that no one says things like, I'm going to bring a keg. Because of course, if you bring a keg, you're going to be a potluck winner.
You don't get to buy the win.
You don't have to, you don't get to buy the win. You got to make the win. You got to create something.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're going to...
Were you going to bring a keg,
Box
Leslie?
of donuts?
Well, you'll find out.
We'll find out soon. I think we're gonna stick away from like I don't know if you make like some sort of this is a snack party, a snackish party, I guess.
No steaks?
No steak.
No steaks.
No
So,
steaks. Low stakes.
but you can make like a hamburger. That's a snack, I would say.
Slider.
A slider.
A slider.
slider.
I'm sorry.
But like a full-size hamburger, no.
yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah.
Here's a plate of full-sized hamburgers for everybody.
Exactly.
Well, I stand by what I'm saying, because pancakes, you can cut them up.
Fair enough.
Pancakes. You can cut them up.
That's the official tagline.
That's a great
for pancakes.
commercial.
Let's get that clean. Let's get that clean for the big pancake.
For me, you're the voice actor here, right?
No, you go.
You got to do it.
Pancakes, you can cut them up. Cut them up. Cut. Steamy.
Steamy Joe. That was Steamy Joe and his pancakes.
Really good.
Laura.
Are we allowed to comment on other ideas at this point? Is that
Sure.
within the rules of the game? Okay,
Sure.
I'm going to say it. I don't like pancakes.
You're just
Shots
gonna,
fired.
you're just gonna
So-
tear
Shots
me
fired.
down. Right
Shots
away.
fired.
Shots
You're
fired.
just
Shots
gonna come out
fired.
and tear
Like
me
if
down.
there's like chocolate sauce on top, I'd think about it. And crepes are great on like a nice Sunday morning in with some ice cream.
I don't want to overtalk
Yeah.
these pancakes because I've had my time, but like you can do a whole pancake buffet. You can put whatever you want on them. That's
They're
the
certainly
genius.
versatile.
Variety.
Versatile.
So-
Like dumplings. Anyways, go on, Laura.
So I'm just going to put mine on the table.
Quietly.
Pulled pork.
Pulled
Who
pork.
doesn't like pulled pork? I dare you to defy me. I'm getting a lot of blank stares.
No, pulled pork's great. Pulled pork's
Juicy.
great.
Kosher Jews
Protein.
and Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Those are fairly large groups.
And vegans.
For pork eaters, keeping in mind that it is a potluck, so I guess you can eat other things, which
Mm-hmm.
sort of like defies my comment about pancakes earlier. I don't know. I've never been to a potluck where people didn't get excited about the pulled pork.
Fair enough. I would go straight to that.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't just have. Well, this is the interesting part. You can't just have pulled pork. You have to have some sort of bun.
You got to contain it.
Yeah.
So
Or flatbread.
you bring your pulled pork, but no one's gonna eat your pulled pork on a plate with a fork.
I mean,
I do that.
I've been guilty.
I specifically do that.
But
I don't want a bun with mine. I want to save the carbs for the nachos.
so here's the thing: do we
nachos,
allow things like simple buns to be added to this?
You can
we
have
can-
them.
you
Sure.
can have buns.
Nobody's gonna.
So you
Nobody's
can
going to
say-
be excited
Top
about you
three.
bringing a bowl of buns.
So is your
I'm just saying pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
I just want it. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want the bun.
Just
Give me the meat,
loose pulled pork.
Give me the meat, boy.
loose and juicy.
So if you Ooh.
Steamy.
so you just expect the host to have buns if they wanted buns.
No, I don't think there's a demand for buns.
Okay, no demand for buns.
Well, apparently there is at this table.
Moving on, Leslie.
I'm with you.
Leslie. What do you got here?
Well, friends, first of all, I love you all. Second of all, for the first nomination of Leslie Cserepy's potluck pick,
Does that sound like a drum or is that just gargling?
that's
I thought it
you
was.
are just-
I thought it was a
that's-
drum until you.
That's
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Chewbacca gargling.
Backing away from the mic.
Yeah.
Leslie Cserepy selects lasagna. Duh. And
Oh,
now, what you can't see at home is everyone freaking out, going, "Oh, I can't believe Leslie picked lasagna." But that's right, friends. I did it. I want to try something.
Yep. Try something, please.
Joe, tell me I'll be the host of the potluck, and then you say I'll ask you what you brought, and you'll say lasagna.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Joe. Nice to see you. Welcome to the potluck.
Oh, thanks. We
Um,
have
what
a
did- what did-
lovely home.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very expensive. We might lose the place.
Do you have a dog?
But
the
no,
couch looks a little ragged. so
yeah,
it looks like a dog.
It's formerly a crack.
I
den.
brought lasagna.
Oh my God! Here's $10,000. See?
Wow.
See what happens?
Oh my God.
See what happens
I didn't
when
incredibly realistic.
I didn't.
I didn't expect that. I feel like a winner, though.
See? When you bring lasagna, you bring love.
Can you describe this lasagna? Lasagna is about layers. What are the layers?
Okay, well,
What
first
makes
of all, you
lasagna?
got
That's a layered
pasta.
question.
You got a pasta layer.
Boom.
Okay. You got ricotta cheese.
Bam.
Ooh. You've got a meat and tomato mixture. Beef.
Beam.
Beef.
Like a sauce.
You got onions in there.
Bah.
Oh,
Then you got another layer of pasta.
Boo.
Then you just repeat the process.
Badonkle.
And then cheese, of course.
Of course.
Mozzarella cheese.
like lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Parmesan.
Lots of cheese.
Mostly cheese.
What if I don't like cheese, but I do like cheese? But what if I don't like cheese? What if I'm one of those people?
You're a monster.
Go sit in the corner and eat a bowl of plain pulled pork.
Yeah, get
Do you have a tofu option for me?
my tofu option is just I'm gonna throw you out the window.
Okay. Oh, great. Good.
And
Well, when you throw me out the window, I'll be like, "You're a winner! You're a winner! You're a potluck winner!"
that's right.
Okay, so my second, that was round one. Wow, very competitive, very very competitive.
Yeah, this is more aggressive than I expected, and I feel like I
Yes.
started that, so I apologize.
Making it hostile.
I wrote 9 things down, except one of them I don't feel that strong about.
You're
but
going to have to reject some of these things. You're not gonna
I
say
can only
9
do
things.
3.
Yeah.
I can only do 3. So I'm gonna go with this. Smoked salmon.
Ooh.
Smoked salmon. You get a nice smoked salmon. Actually, I don't know how else to. I don't know what else to up this thing. I mean, what are those things called? Chives? Those little
Capers.
capers. I nominated
Capers.
this.
Chives and capers are two very different things.
Capers. Everyone knew except for me. Yeah, the combination of capers and smoked salmon. You put that in your mouth. It's very savory.
And you're just going to eat that smoked salmon without any kind of a bagel or bun underneath
Perhaps
it?
on, like, some
Or
crusty
pancake?
bread.
You need crusty bread. That's the thing. Is like I'm gonna assume they have crusty
So you-
bread at
okay.
the host's house. No, I bring my own crusty
You're
bread.
saying so is that that's not on the potluck host to have some crusty bread on hand?
You know
just
what?
in
I'll
case
bring the
things get
crusty bread.
crazy.
I'll bring the crusty bread if
Well,
I want
you
to be a
have to bring
potluck.
the crusty
Yeah.
bread.
So here's the I'll bring the crusty bread, smoked salmon, lay it on top, put the capers, Put up to 3.
I see you
Just to
sprinkling.
I've
3.
seen him do this.
Up to
actually.
3. I have done this.
Up to 3.
Up to 3, but
Up
no
to 3.
more.
No. If you put more than 3, it's the presentation's all off. Yeah. You kind of want them in like a little triangle of sort. And then it's perfect. Then you put that in your mouth and you eat. That's my smoked salmon bit.
You know what?
It's my bit. It's a bit.
Good. Yeah.
Cool.
No cream cheese. Interesting.
No.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would take that smoked salmon and I would put it in somebody else's mouth, please, because not for me.
You don't like fish.
I don't love fish. And smoked salmon is one of those types of fish that I will grant you. You bring it into a room, people get excited.
Yeah.
People are like, this is classy suddenly. But not me. I'm like, oh, that again.
Where's that window that we threw the other guy out of? Can we
The tofu.
The tofu
it's
guy?
still full of tofu, guy.
I think,
Sorry.
we need to throw Joe out
Windows
that
occupied.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
Oh, round 2. So here's one that I'm sure somebody else thought of that I'm just gonna. I like the theme of variety, things that can have variable contents, like dumplings. I'm a big fan of dumplings, by the way. Can I just give you props for dumplings?
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
dumplings are delicious.
We're giving props over the table.
Forget about smoked
Confirmed,
salmon,
I
but
saw it.
dumplings, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll also just say while I'm at it that I thought about lasagna and then I rejected it. But then when you said lasagna, I did start to salivate a little bit. So maybe
That's
It's
'cause
also
it's-
breakfast, and
Maybe we'll get some
haven't really had a
lasagna
full
later.
meal yet.
yeah, I had some. Anyway,
Anyways.
so the second modular thing that involves flat things also is sush, little sush.
Sushi to a potluck.
Yeah, man, sush, because they're bite-sized.
Yeah.
You can take a couple, put them on a plate. You can choose which ones if you make a variety. Just gets it's easy. You don't have to cook anything. I mean, I think it's easy. I've never actually made it. It's easy, right? You just get some sushi
I think
rice.
it's actually very hard.
You put some vinegar. Maybe if you want to be a master. I dream of sushi Jiro. That's the guy's name, right? Mm-hmm. Good documentary? Question mark? I don't know. Anywho, get the sushi rice, put some vinegar, put some stuff on top of it, lay it in a line, roll it up in some nori seaweed with one of those little bamboo rolly mats. And you do one with avocado for all y'all vegans. You do one with wieners. You do one with pulled pork. You do one with jelly beans.
I
You
have
do
a
one with
question.
dumplings
Wiener
in the
sushi.
sushi.
I have a question.
That's-
I'm raising my hand.
Yes, sir.
You just mentioned you don't like fish,
Oh.
but you like sushi.
I also didn't say fish in any of those.
No, he said jelly beans.
But
that's true.
yeah, it's true.
Which is a type of fish.
So, are you more interested in the rice, sticky rice part of the sushi?
You know what? Actually, I am. I lived in Japan for a couple years, and I did enjoy going out for sushi, and I don't particularly like the fishy-based ones. I mean, I'll eat them. I'll eat some sashims, but I won't get excited about
So, are
fatty
you
tuna.
but you will bring it to the potluck. You'll bring the fish.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like people
TBD,
see that.
guys.
I feel like people see sushi at a potluck and then go, "Do I risk it?"
Yeah, I
Do I
think
risk
people
it?
are fine to just go with the safe, like bullshit North American California rolls or
into
creative
that.
bamboo shoots or those little tofu. I'm saying it. I'm risking the window. Those little like deep fried tofu packets with rice in them. It's called inari sushi, and it's sweet and it's delicious.
Whoa.
Do you know what?
Butter.
I
Like a
will say,
dumpling.
I've been to a lot of potlucks in my life. I've never been to a potluck where there was sushi, and now I feel like I've missed out.
Yep.
Yeah, but Joe wouldn't even bring sushi with fish on it.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It's just jelly bean sushi.
I'm alright with those avocado rolls.
Winner.
I wouldn't have the
Ganyo.
jelly bean. I'd pass on.
Okay.
Hard pass.
Okay. What do you got?
Oh, it's my turn. My second item. Actually, I'm going to switch up my order just to keep things interesting.
Oh, God.
My second item. Get excited. Beer candied bacon.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You just said three words
what?
that I
Yeah.
like.
Explain further.
do you guys
Why have you
like
never
beer?
made
My mind
this?
went on a garden path. I was like, beer, love it.
Oh, they're a lot of work.
Candy?
It's a lot of work. So you cook the bacon in beer, like in the oven. You just pour beer over it and like let it drip down.
Does
I don't
it
know.
matter
I've
what
never
kind of
had-
beer?
Yeah.
Not really.
Stout,
Craft beer.
Probably not. Although
IPA,
Nice IPA. Yeah.
An
I
IPA?
I think it would normally be like a lager.
Double.
But now I
A-
won't.
a
I'd like to
double.
try perhaps
A Trappist
with a
ale.
stout, just to see how the flavor profile changes.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I have a friend who brings this to a potluck regularly, and that bacon gets eaten, unlike most bacon,
So,
which just sits on the counter.
so when you put
unwanted.
real question about
Yeah.
cookery here, you put bacon in an oven or beer in an oven with stuff, and that becomes candied. Is it like sucralose?
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
have to
so
add it
I
to
believe the way it works is you have like a tray of bacon, and then you pour some beer on top of it, and then you cook it for like 20 minutes. And then you take it out and let the beer drip off. And then you do it again a few times.
There's
I've
no
never done
sugar involved.
There's just
there's sugar in the beer?
because
it.
that's
It's
what.
yeah, it's sweet at the end.
You need to get sugary beer at the store.
Oh, so you get a vanilla porter.
A like ideal situation, yeah, vanilla porter.
Ideal situation.
Fruity.
So that's what
beer candied bacon.
Beer candied bacon.
Yeah.
I'm putting that down.
It tastes like candied bacon with a hint of beer.
Great.
Beer
That sounds
candy.
good.
So think about it.
All right, friends. For Leslie Cserepy's second pick
Round dose.
of the potluck party plan, I select a charcuterie board.
Oh.
Now for
And everyone is going nuts.
All right. For those at home, explain.
Yeah.
Give me a visual
Well,
picture
Tuong,
here.
a charcuterie board is
Is that the
a board
Yes.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
meats. In the traditional sense, it's just meat, pretty much. But more modern charcuterie boards, they also include cheese with meat. So it's you get
That's not fair.
your
Fromage.
meats, you got your cheeses, you've got little preserves,
Yeah.
you've
Yeah.
got little pickles. You've got little salty things and sweet things like dates.
Capers?
Capers, yeah.
You mean
could be
chives?
there could be smoked salmon on the charcuterie board if
Yeah.
you're, a real crazy person.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's served with crostinis, and you put, it's adult nachos is what it is. It's adult nachos, and you put something sweet. You put like a funky blue cheese. You take some. Wild boar salami or something like that.
Yeah, I've
you
had
put it
that.
on. You get this little
Prosciutto.
bite. It's the best. Let's try. So I'm
Yeah, it's
hosting
the
the
best.
potluck. I'm hosting the potluck, and you just brought a charcuterie board. Oh, hey, Laura, what's going on?
I'm here for your potluck.
Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, hey.
Oh, you got a dog.
Oh no,
I'm
yeah,
allergic.
We're gonna
you
put
didn't
him.
tell me.
We're gonna put him down.
Oh,
he's
thank
very
you.
sick. He's actually rabid.
Oh, not just because I'm allergic.
Yeah. So there's that. But anyway, what did you bring to
sorry.
the potluck?
I charcuterie board.
Oh my God! Let's get married. Let's get married right
Okay,
now.
right now?
Yep.
I have no attachments.
Hey Leslie,
Perfect.
who's at the door? It's me, your wife.
Get out of here. I have a new wife
Let's
now.
put her down
And
too.
scene. Wow, great. That's some good stuff. Wow. I'm convinced with that. We're at the final round. Final round.
Explosion.
I feel I don't know how to top a charcuterie board. Am I saying it right? Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Like a charcuterie board
Yeah, emphasis on the coup.
on the coup. I don't know how to top that because I had things like a cheese board, but the charcuterie board it encompasses
You
that.
know what, Tunk? Okay, you got something though. You've got like 9 things.
I have like 9 things.
I'll let you.
I'm gonna go with. I was gonna say bacon wrapped scallops.
Oh,
Have you ever had a bacon wrapped scallop before?
I sure have.
I have.
They are
have.
delicious, but I'll be fair. Bacon wrapped most things
Yeah.
I
are
had.
very good.
Yeah, I had some bacon wrap stuff on my list.
Bacon wrapped asparagus.
Sure.
Not on my list, but I'd eat it.
It's weirdly great.
Prosciutto wrap.
Bacon wrapped
The,
prosciutto.
Ooh.
the
Prosciutto.
rich man's bacon.
What about a bacon wrapped dumpling under a bacon wrapped pancake?
Stop.
Okay.
Too far.
Okay, too much.
Too much bacon.
Bacon pie.
I just think anything bacon wrapped is good. Can I just say bacon wrapped something?
No.
Is that
can't-
allowed?
no.
This is my
Specific.
podcast.
I think you can say
You
that.
asked.
No,
If
it's
your
true.
strategy for the potluck is to just bring a bunch of bacon and then wrap stuff in it that you find.
It's true.
But I don't know if that's a winning strategy.
It's not. You're
Although
right.
I'd love to see that, just going around a potluck, picking up the sushi,
Yeah.
wrapping it
Boom.
in bacon,
I made that.
picking up that pulled pork.
Well, I was
Wrapping up a
originally gonna
charcuterie board in
say
bacon.
I was originally gonna say a kebab of sort, but I also feel like that might be too mealish to be like, it's
No.
we're getting towards.
You can bring lasagna. You can bring kebabs.
You can bring a kebab.
Can I bring a kebab?
You just
Kebabs
can't
are
bring
great.
steaks.
You know, the thing about kebabs is like you don't take a skewer and then eat the skewer, right? You take the stuff off the
Wait, you
skewer.
what? You
so
don't?
you can pick up a skewer and take half the stuff off. That's allowed. At a potluck situation, that's allowed. You can half see.
you can take half of it off and then put it back on the plate.
You know
Without
what?
a stick?
We're among friends. You take it, you put it on your plate without a stick. You don't need the stick
Oh,
once it's
I
on
see.
your plate.
But then you put the
That's why you
stick
have a
back on
plate.
the.
You're not an animal.
Okay, interesting.
That's what I would do.
I think it depends on how close you are to the
All right, well, I'm
potluck
changing my
guests.
answer to kebab.
Boom.
That includes bacon on the kebab.
A bacon kebab.
I don't know about that. How do you bake in a kebab? Do you just put a little like a square, or do you fold it?
Yeah, you've never seen it?
I feel like we're getting off topic here, and the topic is bacon wrapped scallop.
Oh yeah.
It's bacon wrapped scallop.
Oh, you did two different things. Oh, bacon wrapped scallop on a kebab.
I can't
One or the
change.
other.
I can't change my answer. It's a
No,
bacon
it's-
wrapped scallop.
Yeah.
I think your response is
You
being
lost me.
submitted.
I like when you bite into it. There's a certain texture, if you will, that it's very easy to consume many bacon wrapped scallops
Yeah.
because it's not, it's not crunchy. It's just like you just bite right through it, and then you're like, I would like another, please, sir,
And another.
and another,
And another.
and I can eat like 12 of those nonstop.
And I like that they're on toothpicks, so you can just like pick one up by the
that's true.
toothpick
That's
rather
true.
than like having to find a serving spoon.
But the problem is, in theory, it's great, but in practice, I feel like sometimes the bacon is not cooked enough. You got
Leslie, I would cook the bacon
okay.
enough.
All right.
We're talking about the optimal.
I guess we have to assume that everything is like cooked optimally.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm assuming your lasagna is going to taste great.
It's going to taste great.
Okay. Then you should assume my bacon wrapped scallop is
Okay,
just
well, then,
perfection.
All right, then we're
A little bit of
agreed.
parsley on top for presentation.
Oh,
That's a trick for anyone at home. Put parsley on top. Just chop parsley on anything.
Or chives.
Or a caper.
I don't like that kind of trickery.
Joe, what do you got?
That's falsehood. What do I got? Well, I've started to notice a trend here that we apparently don't like vegetables.
I was
which is
gonna
sort
say
of
that.
sad because I'd like a good vegetable, but maybe I'll just like veggie load my sushi. But I don't have a vegetable dish for the third one. I didn't have the guts to come up with a good veg.
Well,
thing.
are you going to be a potluck winner by bringing vegetables?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know vegetarians.
Unless maybe it's a yoga potluck.
You don't make friends with salad.
Yes, I'm bringing a cheesecake.
Oh,
Boom! And not only that, it is a seasonal cheesecake.
Seasonal?
So like
meaning
pumpkin.
Basically, yeah, pumpkin, a little bit of spice. That's actually literally what I thought of because the main cheesecake that I've made successfully was a pumpkin cheesecake. And it was great because it was like half cheesecake, half pumpkin pie. It was like cheesecake, but a little more light and fluffy. Not quite like rich, but not like, fuck you, cheesecake in your face. You know how cheesecake sometimes is?
Yeah.
Which can be overpowering for a potluck stitch.
Yeah.
But if it's a springtime, just throw some fruit on that thing.
Yeah.
Throw some fruit on it. If it's a wintertime, throw some chocolate. That's winter.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a summertime, throw a beach ball on the cheesecake.
Yep.
Some cut grass.
what kind of crust are we talking? We're talking crust now.
Yeah, it depends a little bit. I mean, if it's the pumpkin one, then it's like a graham cracker type thing. Yeah. If it's chocolate one, then it's a chocolate cookie type one.
Oreo.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to use brands on this podcast? Can we say Oreo?
It's a store brand chocolate biscuit, crushed up. And if it's a summer one or a spring one, then it's like more like a standard pie crust with like buttery. I don't think you need buttery, I guess, for it. Whatever.
Are you putting any
You want some butter in
like
that crust.
fruit toppings on top of this cheesecake? at
Yeah,
all?
so springtime one, yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's like standard kind of like pale looking whitish cheesecake. I don't know what goes into it apparently, aside from cream cheese.
Sugar,
a
probably.
lot of sugar. Cream
but
cheese.
but cheese.
But yeah, put some straws on there, some bloobs. Straws or bloobs, or kiwis.
Whoa!
Ugh.
Whoa, kiwis! You lost me.
Pineapples.
You
Take it
just-
back. Take it back.
Pineapples.
The tone of the room has shifted.
Cantaloupe, raspberry, scallop, bacon wrap,
Bacon wrap kebab.
bacon wrap grapefruit
cheesecake.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Okay, we have cheesecake. Laura.
Okay, well, I'm glad somebody brought dessert to this party
Yeah,
because
we were in
I'm
trouble.
not bringing dessert as my next thing. You're looking for vegetables. I'm actually surprised this one hasn't come up yet. Jalapeno poppers. Because the thing about jalapeno poppers is they're interesting. You know, they're
Yeah.
divisive.
I'm interested.
Not everybody wants the jalapeno popper, which is why I give a lot of credit to whoever's bringing it to the party. Because you know that you're not going to win everybody over, but the people you do win over,
You want to be friends with.
Yeah.
you want them. Yeah.
Great.
And you could always throw some bacon in it.
I'm liking this, guys.
They also contain cream cheese as a part of them, right? Is that
Yeah.
standard, right?
Yeah,
so you
usually.
could throw some smoked salmon in there and really fusion it up.
You could.
Put a caper in it.
Would you say it's
Well-
an infusion of sort?
No, this is more of a like jazz
one would say
fusion.
All right.
But
I would go with like if we're like specifying exactly what we're bringing though, I would say like kind of a classic jalapeno popper with bacon, no salmon.
dip.
I'm sorry.
You heard me. Dip.
Dip question mark?
Do you normally dip these?
Dip.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
what?
What?
What do you mean? You gotta
Oh,
dip
like
'em.
like a chipotle
You plunge them.
You gotta plunge them
Or
into
a-
anything.
a
or like a
Ranch.
ranch.
Like a ranch.
Blue cheese?
A Chipotle ranch.
Ugh.
I like to think my poppers can stand alone,
Ugh.
like my pulled pork. I'm mostly just forgetful, guys.
That's okay. That's okay. Leslie, what do we got?
Jalapeno poppers. That's a good one.
This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Whoa.
And for the last pick of Leslie Cserepy's potluck prize
Bonanza.
bonanza, I select a box of tacos from Taco Bell.
Knew that was coming.
A box of tacos.
A box of tacos from Taco Bell. Now, come on.
Okay, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How many tacos do you get in a box? Like 20?
I think you get 10 for a box. So, you know, maybe you bring 2 boxes for a nice big potluck.
How many bathrooms are at the venue?
Yeah, like, can we sustain that many people having to go to the bathroom at this party?
But look, if you showed up to a potluck, honestly, you show up to a potluck and there's a box of tacos from Taco Bell, you're just gonna grab those tacos and you're gonna eat them and they're gonna taste
Can
amazing.
can we do the role
Did you
play here
ask
where
for
Tuong is showing
consent
up
before
with...
you grab the
All right,
taco?
I'll do the role play here.
Yeah.
Did I bring the tacos?
Yeah, here we go. Okay,
okay.
so
And I'm
Or do
just
you want me-
assuming that Tuong in this scenario is wearing like a slightly stained like half t-shirt and like one sandal.
Do I work at Taco Bell? Am I the delivery man that
No.
wants to come in for the party?
no,
Okay.
you're an invited guest. Here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Tong, hey, what's going on? Welcome to my potluck.
Hey, Leslie, what's going on?
Not much, you know. It's tough times. I've actually got. Sorry, the acid has not yet dissolved the dog. So
But that's okay. You know what? We'll turn that frown upside down and make that dog shut up.
well, I don't know.
These 2 boxes of tacos.
Fuck me right now. Take me to the back room.
Right on the charcuterie board.
3 hours later.
Just sweeping off the charcuterie from the board.
See how
Wow.
like amazing your life is.
I'll have to be honest. When I embodied the character that, brought the tacos, I felt it a little bit. But now that I'm back to being tongue, I have to like just nod my head like sideways.
I feel like you
Shake
guys
your head.
aren't
Shake
excited
my
about
head.
this box of tacos. If I swear to God, if you saw tacos from Taco Bell, you would grab one and you would eat it and you would go, "This is amazing. Who brought these?" Leslie did. He's a freaking cool guy.
But the filling is like Japanese
Delicious.
newspaper with a
Yeah.
little bit of hint of meat in there.
But it's delicious.
I'll be honest, I always associate Taco Bell with shame.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I will admit to enjoying Taco Bell. And if I see it there in front of me, even if there are better options around, like a delicious cheesecake and sushi pancakes, I would probably put one in my mouth and then I'd be like, I don't want to be around people. I'm going out the window after tofu guy.
But it's a potluck, so you already have your plate filled with other things. So you just grab
It's not gonna hide the taco shame.
1 taco, 2 taco, 1 taco, 2 taco, and you just eat those tacos and you go, that was really good. I'm not going to overdo it because I got other stuff to eat at this potluck.
I feel like it would spoil my appetite for everything else that I ate that night.
You're lying to yourself.
You know
You're
what?
lying to the good listeners of Ranked.
Okay.
I would consider putting the taco on my plate, but it would be the last thing I get
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
and I'd be full.
The other thing, going back to my like original point about like it's about the combinations for me. It's about like I'm not one of those food can't touch on the plate people. I'm like, how does it fit together? And you can't put a Taco Bell taco on top of anything else on a lasagna. in between a lasagna
That's why it's a palate cleanser.
with a charcuterie pickle.
It's a palate cleanser.
It's like ginger.
It's a palate
You
defiler.
have some lasagna. You have a little bit of smoked salmon. You go, I need to get the taste of that lasagna and smoked
So
salmon.
do you just lick
Let me
the taco and then your palate is?
I need to remove the taste of all that good stuff that I just put in there.
No, my
Banish
tacos are
that.
not for licking tongue. You're disgusting.
I'm just an animal. Okay, so we have a master list of 12. Not really any vegetables. No one brought drinks to this party, which
Gonna
is
be
great.
very
That was on my
salty and
top-
parched.
But we're gonna say it's a BYOB party
Yeah.
for sure. And the host of this party is really good at making drinks. So whatever drinks you want, if you want like a Manhattan,
Open bar.
or
So you're saying you're not hosting?
I'm not hosting it. No, if you want, James ready.
We ordered an old fashioned last night after my show. We went out with the cast, and they didn't mix it, so all the sweet stuff was at the bottom, but they didn't give me a straw. So I was just
Couldn't even mix it?
no.
You
So
can
I was
use your
just
finger?
So I was just drinking like whiskey, and then it's like all this sweet stuff came at the bottom, and I'm like, what the hell?
Sign me up.
So if you're going to the Old Dubliner, don't order the old fashioned.
You heard it from Leslie.
And that's
Good
a
to know.
Because
Leslie
that's
tip.
an old-fashioned, like AULD fashioned, right? That's
Yeah.
why.
Old.
Did a little
They
spin
didn't,
on it.
they didn't spell
Maybe
it like
it was
that.
an old fashioned.
Yeah.
They don't
Steamy.
stir it.
So this is what we got, and we're gonna order these, and we get top 5 already. We have 1 dumplings. The crowd goes wild.
A little bit.
2 pancakes, 3 pulled pork, 4 lasagna, 5 smoked salmon, 6 sushi but no fish, 7 beer candied bacon, 8 what does this say? I can't even read it. A charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big word.
Yeah, I crossed it out a couple times because I couldn't spell it. Bacon wrapped
wrap.
scallop, cheesecake,
Seasonal cheesecake.
jalapeno poppers, but no dip, and 12 a box of tacos from Taco Bell. All right, guys.
The dark horse of the potluck.
So you know what we got to do. We got to make a top 5. Do we feel like anything on this list right now belongs on the top
So this
5?
is a new podcast. Can we just like discuss? So we just hash this out right now on the spot.
We
There's no
hash
like,
it out.
there's no interstitial music where we go away and then come back with our
No.
lists.
We
no,
don't
no.
go
This
on-
No
we don't-
reflection.
this
time.
is we hash this out now.
This is what it's going on.
Preferably under 15 minutes to keep this
Yeah.
whole thing under an hour.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
You know what? I'm
What?
gonna go with the starting point and the goodie point. I think dumplings got to be on this list because I ate one of those dumplings you made and it was a
I
good
agree.
goddamn dumpling.
I'll tell you what, I brought dumplings to the last potluck I went to over Christmas, and people went nuts. They were just like, "Tongue, is there any more dumplings?" I said,
Yeah.
"No, I only made like
Well, when you only
30.
bring 4 dumplings to
I
a
made,
party, people are going to ask for more.
I made 30 dumplings. They were gone within minutes.
Boom. Yeah, that's not a lot of dumplings. I could eat 30 dumplings. My only qualm is that they're one of those temperature sensitive foods. So timing.
like
kinda
many on
key.
our list.
So we will say that time isn't really an issue.
you can manage
This
that.
is the optimal.
There's a warming.
Yeah.
Set up.
It's like a buffet.
There's a warming station at this host.
Buffet.
Yeah, exactly. With
Sounds-
like a heat lamp.
At this former crack den
With a
with
dead
a
dog
rabid dead
dying.
dog who's being dissolved in acid. There's
Just
a warming
stream
station.
of people going out
Who
the
cheats
window.
on his wife and then fucks the guy who brings tacos. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey man,
I-
it's 2017.
I also
Do what you want.
I vote for dumplings if anyone has qualms about that. But what do you guys think? What would you like to bring? What do you think belongs on this list?
Do you know what I'm a definite yes to? Is cheesecake.
Yeah,
I
I think
actually
cheesecake. You gotta have it.
cheesecake.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think we-
only
It is the only
sweet
dessert.
option.
Yeah.
yeah.
we have-
Also, we cannot put the cheesecake under the heating lamp.
No.
Just so you guys know,
no.
that does not belong under the
Okay,
heating
are
lamp.
we
We'll keep it in
gonna
the fridge until
bicker
we're-
over logistics here?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
When we got a
talk
charcuterie
about
board
what's
to
in
figure out.
Can we put the
Yes,
charcuterie
let's
board?
get the
Okay.
charcuterie
Look,
board.
based on a crowd reaction alone,
I'm a
charcuterie
strong
board.
no.
Whoa!
Because if I may say so, fuck yo charcuterie board. It's such a hipster. I want to impress everybody.
Well, like incredibly
item.
pretentious,
You know, you
yeah.
got a big block of hickory with some friggin' artisan pickles in a little jar, some little cocktail onions, a block of
Wild boar.
Yeah,
But
get
Joe,
out of here
but
with
Joe,
your wild
but
boar.
Joe,
Yeah,
but Joe.
But if
Where's
you saw a
the love?
charcuterie board in
there's
front
no
of you,
there's no heart in it.
but you would go to it right away.
I would look at it
Leslie
askance.
carved this
artful.
meat.
Wait, what?
Don't say there's no
wait,
heart
there's
in
I
it.
carved this meat. I
Yeah.
carved the board.
He probably grew a special mustache just so he could stand by that meat
It's entirely
carving
possible.
Wait, is there? You said there's prosciutto on this?
Oh, there's definitely prosciutto.
then it has to be on the list.
and
think-
there's a sharp blue. There's a mild cheddar. There's a spicy goose.
it. Yeah, okay. You
Okay.
guys like the charcuterie board? It's there, but guess what? If it's there, I'm gonna go on a little guerrilla mission. And I'm gonna drop off one of my pancakes right on the corner of that charcuterie
I'm
board.
gonna
just to.
deny the pancakes.
I'm denying the
You
pancakes.
can put some of the meats and cheeses on your motherfucking pancake.
See, if we're denying the pancakes all over town, then what are we gonna do? There's
Is
nothing
it-
to hold these
I
things.
just don't think the
Yep,
pancakes.
I get it.
I'd rather almost the box of tacos than the pancakes. Actually, that's
know
a little
what?
bit harsh.
Here, here.
Ouch.
Wait, what? So charcuterie board's on.
It's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's
It's
on.
got- it
We've
has
got
to be on.
cheesecake and charcuterie board.
And it's
Cheesecake
on
and
under
charcuterie
protest.
board.
We have pancakes, pulled pork, lasagna, smoked salmon, sushi, bacon wrapped scallop, jalapeno poppers, box of tacos.
Under the circumstances,
beer candy bacon.
I'm not even that excited about my own sushi, except that like it is something that's not made of meat and like super salty. Like I think we could use it. You gotta
I want to
balance
go
it
to
out.
the sushi party.
Yeah.
I want to bring sushi to the potluck party. Is what I meant to say.
Sushi does not go under the heat lamp.
No.
Sushi does not go under the heat lamp, therefore it does not qualify for this list. I'll star sushi just in case, but I'm not. I'm
Did
not
you
very.
just say all-star sushi?
I'll star sushi.
All-star.
I just
I've
don't
been there.
believe in sushi that has. Joe said he's specifically not bringing fish sushi.
Okay, but
Then
can we
I'm not.
can we say like hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
sushi is the item and it will include.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's safe.
okay,
And like the pulled
sushi.
pork comes with buns, whatever.
Platter.
whatever. And the jalapeno poppers just come with dip.
Yeah, all the dips.
Speaking of pulled pork, you guys have any? Do you feel anything about this pulled pork?
P-porks.
You know,
My
I would
heartstrings
personally,
are pulled.
I would personally pass over it.
See, the charcuterie board is such a cop-out because it's like, oh, it just like overrules all the meat items because it just subsumes all the meats within itself.
Yeah,
That's garbage.
That's why it's
You
great.
can't do that. It's
With
not
the
a potluck
smoked
if you're...
salmon.
It's like saying, oh, I'm going to a potluck. I'm going to bring a 12-course dinner and brunch at the same time.
But the charcuterie board does not include salmon.
But it can.
Neither does the sushi.
Not yours. Yours does not. Because I have capers.
There's
That's,
I
capers on
think
my
Leslie
charcuterie
included
board.
capers on his board. Yeah.
all right, so
And there's a whole grain mustard on there.
Alright.
There's a natural Saskatoon berry
Oh,
jam.
okay. You're winning me over with the
Jalapeno
jam.
poppers.
Can we go?
Jalapeno poppers.
Yes,
I think
jalapeno poppers.
is
Jalapeno
on.
poppers.
If you know all the conditions are right and they are perfect,
There is dip. They're well made.
there is dip.
Yes.
There is dip.
There's
It's
dip.
a
Every dip
no-brainer.
There's
you ever
dip.
imagined.
All right. And do we feel anything between beer candied bacon or bacon wrapped scallop? Now, I feel like we should have some bacon
You
something
need bacon.
on this list.
But again, there's so much bacon on this goddamn board that you guys love so much. Why don't you marry it?
On the charcuterie board, there's no bacon.
there's no bacon.
There's no bacon.
There
There's
can't be
bacon.
bacon.
Like, there's prosciutto.
There's adult bacon.
There's fancy.
Adult bacon doesn't count as bacon.
No.
This is
But if
turning
we're going-
into a bacon wrapped bacon scenario,
If
though.
if we're going bacon, I gotta go with the bacon wrap scallop.
I'm going bacon wrapped scallop.
I'm gonna make beer candied bacon for you guys one day,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, "Shit, we should have
yes,
put this
this
on
is
the
true.
list."
I'm dismayed.
Bacon wrap scallop.
I feel like we're lacking in like
thing.
substance dish. I feel like we are. I mean, obviously, we don't have any salads at this goddamn potluck.
No.
Yeah. But the entree, we have no idea what that can be.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean the potluck? This is the kind of potluck where there is a main dish
There
and
might
everyone
be.
else is just bringing decoration.
Yeah.
forget that. That's not
The main
real
dish
luck.
is lasagna.
You know what? I gotta vote for the lasagna because we need something
we need
to like
we need
fill
a,
the center
a
of that
staple. We need
The thing that's like the main course.
it's everything.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
carbs. It's meat.
There's
it's
even a
Dairy,
vegetable in there.
cheese.
There could be some spinach in that thing.
There's spinach.
Ooh,
There's
spinach
onion.
lasagna.
Yeah, man.
No, actually, we'll try that. I don't think I've tried spinach
It
lasagna.
kind of disappears. It just becomes part of the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The sauce.
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 It makes you
Gives
strong.
you vitamins.
Like pop out. Pop out. Pop out.
Like Popeye. All right, so this is what we got, and we have a
Popeye.
list over 5, so we just need to narrow it down. We have dumplings. We have, we did not say pulled pork. We have lasagna. We have sushi. We have the charcuterie board. We have cheesecake. We have jalapeno poppers. I disqualified the bacon wrapped scallop and beer candied bacon. Sounds like no one's fighting for it, even though I would like bacon.
I would like the bacon wrap scallop.
Then bacon wrapped scallop is on the list. Anyone fighting for beer candied bacon? No.
It's a losing battle.
And box of tacos did not even.
Come on.
No.
No, box of tacos
Well, you know
deserves
what?
to be on there because you all know, do not lie to me that you all know you would grab one or two of those tacos.
Here's the thing.
I would not.
Here's the thing. I understand that this is a specific podcast format where we are trying to come up with a list of 5 things ranked. I feel like tacos should show up there, but they should show up uninvited. At the last minute. They are definitely a number 6, 5.5 at best.
I feel like it's that guy who forgot to bring something
Yeah.
and he brought a box of like tacos. It's like that guy who forgot. It's like, oh shit, it's a potluck. I'm gonna bring a bag of chips or like a little bottle of Coke. That guy's gonna bring some tacos, and that guy gets shame.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Shame on you,
Just bring a bag
Jeremy.
of chips.
Yeah.
Just bring a bag of chips.
Jeremy. God damn it.
Yeah. So box of tacos. I'm sorry, you are voted off the potluck
God
island.
damn it. Well, everyone's pouring out their 40s for the box of tacos. And, I mean, Ranked Nation, if you're out there, you know that I'm right. And you'll stand with me.
One person.
Stand with Leslie. He's making t-shirts.
I don't know.
One
Box of
person.
tacos.
I hear he's an imaginary dog abuser.
And we have dumplings, lasagna, sushi, charcuterie board, bacon wrapped scallop, cheesecake, jalapeno popper.
If we're going to lose something,
We need to lose 2.
I think sushi.
Shaking my head.
Right?
Yeah, you know what? If lasagna's there, I probably don't need the sushi.
Yeah.
Joe is shaking his head back and forth.
This is fine, Joe. You get to spend more time on that
In
cheesecake.
mute protest.
I'm not that crazy about sushi
Yeah,
at
that's
a
fine.
potluck.
It's off.
Okay,
It's
okay,
off the list.
okay.
It's
All
off the
right.
list.
All right. We
It's
have.
off the list, but it's secretly in
is there
the
any-
cheesecake.
Hidden in the middle.
Get it in there.
We need one more off the list,
And
What do we got?
and it's dumplings, charcuterie board, bacon wrapped scallop, cheesecake, jalapeno poppers, and lasagna.
Bacon wrap scallop.
I'm going dumplings.
I mean, I am not a seafood guy, but I think having that little seafood rep on there is kind of good. Because how else are you going to, like, make everyone
There's salmon on the charcuterie
terribly
board.
sick? Oh, yeah, that's true. Charcuterie.
My argument for dumplings is we need some of that, worldly snack.
Oh, there's shrimp in
this
the
is
There's gonna be some
dumplings.
shrimp in those
There's
dumplings,
shrimp in the
too.
dumplings,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
you don't need the scalps.
Yeah. Goodbye, scallops.
yeah, if there's shrimp in the dumplings.
Shrimp in the dumplings.
Shrimp in the dumplings.
I did not make shrimp. I did not put shrimp in my dumplings the other day.
No. But
Well,
you could
but
have.
you
But I
normally
could.
do.
But you could.
I could, but I have done it in the past.
But if you did an amuse-bouche of sorts.
Oh, fuck off with your charcuterie. Booze out of the window.
I'm gonna take out bacon wrapped scallop.
If you do a plate of different kinds of dumplings, you got the pork, maybe you got a chicken, maybe you got a little shrimp, then I'm in for dumplings and a little hoisin sauce,
Oh, there's
I
gonna be
love
hoisin sauce.
hoisin.
Yeah.
I got hoisin
So
sauce in my
good.
fridge right now.
sriracha,
Yeah.
And sriracha.
sriracha mayo.
Yeah.
No,
I-
maybe
Soy sauce too.
soy sauce.
Steamy.
Any sauce. I have the sauces.
Okay, I don't
have the
underestimate.
sauces,
Okay,
Leslie.
I don't underestimate that.
I have them.
I think we can work on the assumption that all of the sauces are at this party.
Yeah. This host is great.
Okay.
Except for, abusing his
terrible,
dog.
terrible flaws.
Not enough bathroom.
So we have dumplings, lasagna, cheesecake, charcuterie board, and jalapeno poppers. What is number 1?
Jalapeno pops. Oh, we haven't ranked them yet.
Yeah.
Number one.
Number 1.
Charcuterie board. It's the charcuterie board. I mean, come on.
I'll accept it at number 2.
Okay, I might have to take that deal.
I honestly don't even know.
I'm gonna
I
take.
forgot we have to rank.
We gotta rank them. That's the point of the podcast.
You know what I'm very excited about? Original number 1. Number 1 at the beginning of the podcast. Number 1 at the end of the podcast. Dumpies. Dumpy dumps.
I like dumpies and I like cheesecake.
Dumpleroonies. Cheesecake's a winner.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I will take dumplings as number 1. I didn't think that would happen. I didn't think that would
I know.
happen.
I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have, but-
didn't
You guys
like
should
that
try my
comment.
dumplings. I have
The-
some in the fridge right
The,
now.
I,
They're fucking
the
great.
idea
Let's just
of
try one of these
a
dumplings.
different, a platter of different dumplings,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely gonna take. Some
I'm
of
gonna
those
make you more than
dumplings.
just one type of dumplings. I got a whole slew.
Ew.
A slew.
Yep.
Slew. There's no H.
No, it's a slew.
Dumplings number 2.
Dumplings.
Dumplings are number 1. Number 2 is...
Charcuterie.
We got the charcuterie board.
Ooh, what about a shark
Yeah,
charcuterie board?
I thought about that.
where
I
it's-
held my tongue.
Leslie,
Just-
define ootery.
The kid from The
the
Simpsons.
process in which I don't know.
When,
Ootery.
Shark and
pull
ooter.
a shark's ooters.
It's a board with shark uterus.
On E.
I don't like it.
I don't want the board
Delicious.
anymore.
Side of ecstasy.
Number 3, we still have cheesecake, jalapeno poppers, and lasagna to deal with.
Poppers.
Poppers?
Poppers 3?
On 3?
I mean, I like poppers, but
Poppers.
that's
I'm gonna go. I like the cheesecake.
yeah.
Cheesecake is number 3. For
think-
you
I
know
think
what?
You whisper it
Cheesecake-
like you're naughty.
Cheesecake's gonna get noticed.
I'm
Cheesecake
naughty.
at number 3 is good.
You know, you feel naughty when you eat some cheesecake.
Yeah, that's
literally it's like, this is so wrong. but
And
it
then
feels
may I-
right.
So seasonal.
decadent and seasonal.
May I suggest then
Decadent like the springtime.
lasagna is last because lasagna it's in the
It
end
rounds
it's
it
just
out.
it's
Yeah.
just a lasagna.
You're glad it's
Rounds it
there.
out.
You're glad it's there. It's a staple.
Yeah.
But the jalapeno poppers, you can get
Yeah,
pretty.
that spices it up.
You can get excited about that.
I'm
They
pretty
literally
excited.
spice things
I,
up.
I will
yeah,
say
yeah.
I'm not that excited for lasagna to be on the list, but I'm happy that it's there because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
want it after all
Nobody's
this.
going home hungry when
That's a
there's lasagna.
solid number 5.
All right, guys. Here's the list.
Here we go.
At number 5, lasagna. Number 4, jalapeno poppers. Number 3, cheesecake. Number 2, a charcuterie board. And number 1, forever and ever, for all time, is
Spicy Thai chicken wings.
exactly. Congratulations, spicy Thai chicken wings, but
Ooh,
AKA
sneaking in
dumplings.
there. Oh, okay.
We got dumplings. To wrap up this podcast, if everyone wants to just read your own, it doesn't have to be a top 5. If you had a list, you just want to rifle it off really quickly, you don't have to go into any specific detail. I'll just read my list really quickly. I had dumplings, smoked salmon, kebabs, a fun cheese dip. I wrote a fun cheese dip. I wrote punch, question mark. I wrote candy. I wrote vodka watermelon. I wrote motherfucking pizza. And I wrote bacon wrapped scallops. That's my list.
All right.
Pizza's only slightly better than a box of tacos.
But a fun cheese dip, I
I'm just
thought.
gonna rattle some stuff off of my head. We got a Greek salad there.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got some kind of like curried rice and vegetables dish. We got some. We got
a fun curry
we
rice
got-
and vegetables dish.
we got a Belgian waffle station. We got spicy Thai chicken wangs or Korean chicken wangs. Either one. They're
Chicken
different.
wangs.
They're different things, but
chicken wangs.
I'm not conflating two different Asian cultures that are both majestic. Mm-hmm. Stop looking at me that way, Tom.
Okay.
Anyway, those and I don't know, some fucking Twizzlers.
Great.
Yeah. Twizzlers. Whoa. Really threw in a curveball there. This could have been the dark horse, I think, that I'm surprised didn't come up. Guacamole. People, come on. Let's just count it as one of the dips.
Yeah,
Can
guac's
you
a dip.
can you
Guac's a
fill
dip.
some of those jalapeno poppers with guacs?
Probably. Antojitos.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Antojitos. They're that's
in the charcuterie
the
category.
tortilla wraps with cheese inside. Yeah. Deviled eggs,
Okay.
meatballs,
Oh.
and then on the dessert train, brownies.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brownies.
Very nice.
You come
Classic.
to my potluck.
Classic. Well, for my list, first of all, number 1 was box of tacos. So
Number 2 is a dead
see it.
hobo.
that's bullshit.
Number 3 is
2,
roofies.
You know,
No,
sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to go for the wow factor. You have to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
So chips and salsa,
I
slash
would-
guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a staple. People are happy to have it.
Need something
But
to
here's
nibble.
the thing: the host
Something
is
to
already
nibble.
has all the sauces, so you would have just bring chips, which we already
Oh,
said that
that's
guy's
true.
an asshole. So.
Well, that's true, but
You can bring the guac.
He would have brought
The guac doesn't
salsa.
have
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sauce.
Yeah.
If you brought like a specialty guac,
also
or
I'm going to
something.
say something right now that's going to be controversial, and it's going to be a bomb. Okay,
A bong?
I think
Oh,
a bong, because I'm going to rip
bring a
fucking your minds.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I've come to a point in my life where I enjoy jarred salsa over fresh.
Fuck you, Leslie.
Okay, we're moving on then. Moving on, rum and Coke. You know? Hey, there's some rum, there's some Coke.
Like a fountain.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Go nuts, you
But
animal.
That's why I said a vodka watermelon.
Yeah.
I think that's like a creative solution that the host wouldn't have.
Rum and Coke. Nibs on the Twizzler. You know,
I like nibs, actually.
you show up.
I like a nib over a Twizzler.
Cause nibs you can grab a handful of and you can shake them around like they're peanuts.
Yeah. Only real advantage of Twizzlers, well, you can stretch them, but
You can
also you can do
stretch.
the straw.
You could do the straw.
Is it, wait,
Twizzler
is
straw.
it nibs or super nibs?
Nibs, regular nibs, regular nibs. Lasagna, charcuterie board, and I think that's it. There's probably some other really good things that we're all
missing.
We're all missing.
Someone at home.
Everyone is screaming.
Like
but how could you
vitamins.
forget?
Vegetables,
Why
like a
isn't
veggie
a
tray.
fun cheese dip on the list?
Crudité to go
Yeah.
with my charcuterie.
Get out of here.
All right. All right, everyone. Well, that's a podcast. Thank you all so much for.
That truly was.
That truly-
one
As we always
podcast.
say, that's a podcast.
One thing that cannot be
A
disputed.
podcast just was.
Thanks so much for joining me here today. Again, at the table we have Josef Addleman, Laura Gordon, Leslie Cserepy. Thank you.
And,
He almost forgot you.
and you have been tongue
And I am a tongue. My name is Tongue Law. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another
We'll be back.
crazy topic. Thanks for joining us. That was our top 5. We didn't come up with a name at the end. Potluck prize winners.
Hey!
We're all prize
See you later.
winners.
Peace out.
Hello again, it's me, Tongue, like the tongue in your mouth. Just a quick closing note. If you have an idea for a top 5 list for the show, or you want to be on the podcast, or maybe you have an idea for your own show that you want made for the PodCavern, then type up your thoughts and send an electronic carrier pigeon to ranked@podcavern.com. That is the email, ranked@podcavern.com. We are going to be experimenting a lot with different fun topics and find different ways how to rank them. So join us next time for something fantastical. See you around.